Okay, so you should be inviting, and when you invite, you want to be sending messages out to people. You want to be saying specifically, you want to be catering specifically to them when you invite them. You don't want to just be inviting blindly. You want to be building relationships with people so that you know specifically why this would benefit their life. Because if you're just sending blind invites out to people, if you're not building those relationships, if you're not forming people, then people are going to ignore you and it's going to get you nowhere. And you're going to have said, oh, look, I checked the box where I invited 3 people. And I'm going to say, okay, but do you know those people? And you're going to say, oh, well, no, but they should have messaged me back. 9 times out of 10, they didn't even see the message because they don't know who you are. So make sure you touch base and you find a common ground with people. And then you say, hey, listen, remember that conversation we were having? And you were talking about how you wanted to lose like 10 or 15 pounds? Like, you really should consider joining my group. I think you'd really like it a lot. Like it's got a lot of fun in it. You meet some really cool people. Let me know if you're interested in getting some details. I'd be happy to, give you more details. So, right, so someone is interested, right? So now you've posted on your page and you've said, I have this challenge group, and someone comments and they say, all right, hey, send me details. And you're like, oh God, I don't know what to do. Like new coaches all the time. So they're like, Stephanie. Okay, so somebody's like, I did what you did or did what you told me to do. And I invited, and now they're asking me about the program. I don't know what to do. So this is what you do when you're talking with people one-on-one. You message them and you be yourself. You share your journey specifically about what this journey has done for you in your life. So you share your story about what the products have done for you. You share your story about what drinking Shakeology has done for you. You share your story about the community. Because I'm going to tell you what, anybody can go to the gym. Anybody can go for a run. Anybody can eat healthy if they put their mind to it. The community here, the groups, really is the glue that binds it all together. Without the support, we are nothing. So talk about that. Share that with people. And when you're talking with people, it's okay if you don't know everything about the products, okay? It's okay if you don't know even what's on special, okay? The most important part is that you continue keeping the conversation going. And how you do that is you ask questions. You ask questions about what their goals are, what kind of workouts they like, what kind of limitations they have. Maybe they have some health limitations, okay? You talk to them about what their current fitness and their nutrition looks like. Because when you are talking with people, you don't just on a whim want to recommend a program. Because maybe somebody has really bad knees and can't get down and do surrenders. Okay, so you want to really know like what is working for them. You want to know their age. You want to know all of this stuff because that's going to help you recommend the best program for them. Remember, we're not trying to just sell a product. We're really trying to help people. Okay, so you're trying to build that relationship with them and you're really trying to listen to them. If you don't know a lot about the programs, there are still programs that I'm like, I don't know much about Tai Chang, Go online, you can go on YouTube or you can go in your back office and you can get a promo video for every Beachbody program, okay? And you can say, so from what you're telling me about your goals and your interests, I would recommend you maybe trying, these programs. And if you'd like, I can send you some videos for you to watch and you can check them out. And then we can chat about them to see if they, if they interest you. You can also send a video about Shakeology, okay? There are plenty of videos about Shakeology. My personal favorite, I believe, is like the Shakeology Breakthrough one. It's like 4 minutes long, but it is awesome. It gives them all the information they need, okay, about what they're getting in their cup. And so you let Beachbody do the talking. You don't have to do the talking, okay? So you let them tell them. Don't be a know-it-all. Nobody likes a know-it-all. Nobody likes a know-it-all. So, but be confident in your delivery. And the way that you're confident is you just share your story. When you share, like, I don't know about that, but what I do know is that it's done this for me. I don't know much about Isogenics or Thrive or any of that. I just know that Shakeology, I haven't been sick for 1.5 years on Shakeology, so that's what it's done for my life. When you share that and people can relate to you and they can relate to your story, then they're going to want to give it a try. Okay? Remember, if you believe in it, they will too. They will too. And then if you have some questions because someone asks you specifically about a program maybe you've not used, you come to our team page and you post something on there, and somebody is bound to know something about it, and we can help you. You can also go to the FAQs, and that they can help you there too, okay? But the best way to learn is to do, okay? Jump into it, set a goal for yourself, and just get out there, reach out to people. That's how I was successful. I knew nothing about what I was doing. I just started talking to people. That's it. Follow up. When you start conversations with people, not everyone is going to purchase right away. In fact, most people don't, okay? Most people are like, well, that's a lot of money. I can't think about justifying it right now. I need to think about it. So what we think is, okay, you just come let me know when you're ready. And well, they don't. Okay. So you have to follow up with them, and following up doesn't mean that you're being pushy. Following up, I don't know about you, but there's plenty of times that people send me messages on Facebook and I'm in the middle of something, and because I get that notification, I look at it and it says I've read it because I open it, but I didn't really read it because I'm like in the middle of something and I'm like, oh, well, I have to get back to that later. But it says I read it. It doesn't say it's unread. So now I forget to go back and look at it. And so I didn't even read it. So you have to know that people do that too. Okay. So when you are talking to people, it's okay for you to reach out to them and to follow up on your conversation.
Really, the water's spilling.
In the follow-up. Okay. You need to be following up with people. Otherwise, you don't know if they're going to follow through. Okay. So before you end a conversation, okay, always set the expectation with them, which means you want to set up the next time you're going to chat with them. Okay, you want to let them know that you're going to be reaching out to them again. So for instance, let's say you're sending them the promo videos. You can say, okay, I'm going to give you some time to watch these promo videos so that you can decide which program would be best for you. How about I touch base with you this evening around 7 p.m. to get your thoughts? We have watched them by then. Now remember, if they're going to give you an answer, they have decided that it's okay for you to reach back out to them. So if they say, yeah, I've watched it by then, and you'll say, okay, excellent. Then I'll touch base with you at 7. Talk to you then. Remember, they gave you permission to contact them, so you don't have to feel skeevy about writing and following up. You gave them a task or an assignment, and you say, okay, watch these videos. I'll reach back out to you, see what you think. Okay? And make sure you touch base. If you said that you're going to reach out with them, you better touch base with them. They have to know that you are reliable. They have to know that you are credible. So many people will follow you for months without joining you because they're a skeptic of you. They don't think that you are going to be here in a couple months. Your job is to prove to them that you are. This is a very vulnerable business. People are going to really be putting themselves out there to go with you as their coach. I can speak from my own experience. When I was as heavy as I was, I didn't want to go with just anybody. I would have not gone with a Barbie doll. Martha and I were talking about this the other day. I couldn't go with somebody that I felt intimidated by. I needed to go with somebody that I felt safe with. Okay? So people are watching you and they want to know that they feel safe with you. So don't get discouraged if they aren't ready to join you right away. It's because they're watching and making sure that you're not going anywhere and that they can trust you. Be clear. When you're talking with people, be clear. And what I mean by this is it's very similar to setting that expectation. Just be clear about what it is that you're talking to them about. Talk to them about what it is that they can expect from you as their coach. Talk to them about what it is going to be that what's required of them. You know, one thing I have noticed in doing these groups is that when people invest in themselves, they actually need the structure. I've had groups where I've run Biggest Loser groups, okay, and they purchased their package, and then in order to be in that group, they actually had to put in like $10 to put into a pot. And do you know that was I've run 2 of those, and those have been 2 of my biggest groups ever. People were like, oh my God, because it was the competition, it was the challenge for them. It was the fact that they were going to be accountable and needed to be accountable. So I don't feel bad when I post, like on Saturday when I had to post in our summer shred challenge and be like, I'm disappointed in you, because people need that structure. Okay. People need that structure, and it's okay for us as coaches because we are the ones leading the pack. We are
leading the baby.
Pack, so we have to.
Thank you. Keep on with Mama.
So when you're clear with people, then they can make the right decisions for themselves. When you are clear about what they're getting into, when you are clear about the challenge pack and everything that they're getting, then they are making the decision on their own whether or not they want to invest in it. Okay? It's not you suckering them into it. It's not like, oh, you can just, no, you need to tell them about the HD. You need to tell them that they have the opportunity to cancel the HD if they don't want it. And you can tell them about the 30-day money-back guarantee, and you tell them about everything so that when they make the decision, they're making the decision right. Okay? And so that they know what they're getting themselves into. When they have really truly invested not just the money, but the commitment in doing this, that's when they get the results. And when they get the results, that's when you have a happy customer. And then if they get the results, you never know, that could be your rock star coach that joins your team. So it's very important that you are very clear with each and every person, okay? Don't be afraid also to ask them clear questions, okay? So you want to know that they're committed. Because let's face it, do you want someone to just buy a challenge pack, and get 2 points and make a commission? No. You want them to get the results like I was just talking about. You want them to get the health and fitness benefits that they can have. You want them to, you want them to know that they're ready to get started. And it's okay for you to ask this question, okay? This is the clearest question of them all. Are you ready to get started? That is the question that makes them have to answer, okay? That is the question where everything comes down to it. Everything comes to a head. Where they say, okay, we've been talking about this. I've been sharing my interests. And you know what? Now I have to make the decision. Am I ready to get started? Okay? And you want to be as clear as possible, because if you're not clear, then people will just ask you all these questions and then they'll just go ghost and they'll just not respond. And you have plenty of those as well. So what happens when someone says they're interested, but then they stop responding? I'm sure a lot of you have talked to people like this. I have dealt with people like this. This happens all the time in this business. But when you've asked all these questions, when you've asked them all these questions, when you have asked them to tell you what it is their goals are, you have kept track of that, okay? So now you can go back to that person and you can remind them of the things that they said to you. You go back to them and you say, hey girl, last time we chatted, you said you wanted to give my group a try so you could lose that last 15 stubborn pounds. I haven't heard back from you in a while, and I just wanted to touch base to see if that was still the case. Oh, sorry. My group is starting on such and such date, and I'd love to get you registered for it. Are you ready to get started? Okay? That is clear, that is concise, that asks them to give an answer. Okay? And it just, maybe they're not ready. They've probably been ignoring you because they ain't ready. And now they have to give you an answer. And so you want them to know that, hey, I notice you're not answering me. And so, yeah, I need to know. Are you doing it or not? Go. Okay, just sit here. Never apologize. Never apologize. If you're doing this right and you're following up as you have said to them you're going to, you never need to apologize. Remember, you must believe in yourself, okay? So get out of your heads that you're going to say, I'm sorry if I'm bothering you, but I just wanted to know if you were still interested in my group. No, don't say it, okay? Don't you say, I I apologize, but I just wanted to follow up with you. No, nobody wants to go with that person. You want to be convicted. You want to say, hey, remember that conversation we had? You were ready to do this. If now is not the right time, that's okay. But I just thought I'd check back to make sure. Are you ready to get started? And don't chase people, okay? Chasing people is not going to make them any readier than they were when they were ignoring you, okay? If somebody feels backed into a corner and they're like, fine, I'll just buy because you're really annoying, they're not going to have results. Again, it's just 2 points that are willy-nilly. It's just a commission that could eventually just get returned. You'll lose those points, you'll lose the commission, and it's just not worth it, okay? So you want to follow up with people, okay? So if somebody's ignoring you, then you set a reminder in your tracking, whatever program you're using, and you follow up with them in a month when you're running your next group. And you just simply say, hey, girl, I know we chatted last month and I never heard back from you, but I just wanted to put it out there that I'm running another group. Let me know if you're interested, okay? Sometimes they'll come back and respond. Sometimes they won't. I will tell you, I send these reminders out every month to people that have said they're interested that went ghost on me. And I do get people to come around. They come around when they're ready, okay? But it's also probably because they're following me to make sure that I'm not going anywhere. Okay? So get excited and let it show. Are you excited about what you're doing? Do you believe in what you're doing? Do you really, truly believe in what you're doing? Do you really, truly believe that these programs can change people's lives? Because, guys, I have said it and I will say it again. I could not be a handbag salesperson. I could not sell jewelry because I don't believe in it. Okay? I believe in what these products can do because this is what they've done for my life. And I believe that when we are helping people, even if they lose just 5 pounds, you are helping them and their health. So it's very important for you to believe that and to get excited about that. Do you need to be doing cartwheels on your Facebook page every day? Oh, no, please don't. That's just, that's a little, but be excited. Be like, oh my gosh, I'm so, when you're just expressing yourself, I'm so excited. I lost 5 pounds, or I'm super excited for my challenger who lost 5 pounds. They didn't believe in this at first. They gave it a try and here they are. And then get excited. And this is where you get your people and you hook them. Okay. And you get people to make the decision. You give them a date that they must order by. Okay? And you say, my group is starting on X date. If you're interested in this group, you must order by this date. Or let's say you're approaching the end of the month, which where we are right now, and you're trying to hit your goal of Success Club. Okay? Offer incentives. Offer incentives like goodie bags, prizes of some sort, giveaways. Beachbody products are excellent for this. Okay? So when you're making Success Club and you're getting these prizes that Beachbody gives you for Success Club, you stash them away in a cabinet, and this is what you give to people, okay? So I have 2 Beachbody Performance sampler packs right now that the next 2 people that purchase 21 Day Fix from me, challenge pack, will get. Chloe.
I want to buy.
Okay, so give them out, okay? Give them out to people. And I get it. You're going to tell me, but I'm running this business and I have very little money to give, okay? But if you gave a prize to someone and they purchase the challenge pack, because again, you're only giving the giveaway to them if they purchase the challenge pack. You're making the commission off of it. You make a little less commission off of that, but that's somebody's life that you could change. Maybe that person becomes a coach, joins your team, rocks your team out, builds your volume up like crazy. And in the end, you end up making a lot. It's all about investment. It's all about investment. You're investing in that person. You're investing in your business. Share on your social media and in personal messages how excited you are about all the fun that these groups are. Like I said, the community is the glue that binds it all together. The community is the glue. And in order to get the community, in order to get the groups, they must purchase a challenge pack. Okay? So you want to just be like, okay, I don't want to kiss your baby anymore, okay? I love you. But you want to share about how excited you are. And the way that you do that is if you're in Summer Shred, you guys are all in Summer Shred, you can share about the excitement in there, about how fun it is. Most of us, we know each other, but we've all invited our challengers to join into this group. And so we don't all know each other, but we all have this thing in common. And so we're all just feeding off of each other's energy. And what happens is then you start to notice the same people posting. So when you're tagging people, you're like, I know that girl. It's, and you want to share that because the relationships that you build with people through this is just really, truly amazing. So when in doubt, invite more people. It's the end of the month and you're hanging on because so-and-so said they're going to order. And you're like, I don't know, do not put all of your eggs in 1, 2, or 3 baskets, okay? People will change their minds, they will back out, and they will stop responding. It's just natural in this business. The number one way to help more people is to invite more people. Scotty Hobbs talked about this in the video that I posted in Team DreamFIT. If you haven't watched it, you really, really should, because he just said, it's not our job to convince people to do this. It's not our job to coerce people into doing this. Our job is to simply present what these products do for us, share our stories, our journey, and then when people decide they want to join us, that we're there to help them because we have the tools to give them, okay? When you're inviting and you're talking to more people, then you have more people that would potentially join you, okay? So reach out and talk to more people. If you're somebody that's wondering, well, how do I don't even know that many people, then you need to work hard on growing your network. And how you grow your network is you go through mutual friends, okay? You ask for referrals. You talk to family. You go on your Facebook and you click on the mutual friends or who they suggest to be your friends. And you don't just start friending random people, but maybe now you start friending those people that you went to high school with that you probably never would have friended before. You have like 50 people in common anyway. You knew each other. You didn't really talk. Because let me tell you something. Alex, Cindy, Kate, there's so many people. Angel, so many people. Jenna, so many people that connected. We never really knew each other, but here we are. So it's just so important for you to connect. And I say this to you guys, but the people that are going to join your team, the people that are going to join your challenge groups, you don't know them right now. You don't talk to them right now. It blows your mind. It blows my mind. Blows my mind to think about it. But it's true. The people that will become your best friends, the people that you were networked with and grow the best relationships with, you don't really know them yet. Okay? And so you're going to do that by getting out there and talking to more people. Another way that you can reach more people is sponsor ads on your Facebook like page. If you don't have a like page yet, get out there and create one. I did a video on it. I shared it in the group. You can search it up in the toolbar on how to do it. I think I did a team call on it. How to get started. And that's just another way for you. And actually Facebook gives you the opportunity to pay for ads or sponsor ads or boost posts so that you can reach more people that are outside of your market. Okay. And if you want to get into that, I can share with you how I did it. Okay. Because I've kind of had to learn through the fire. Post more on your personal page, not salesy. Post more about you, your market. Who are you? Are you reaching moms? Post about laundry because ain't nobody like to do laundry. Reach out to more people in your life and ask them for referrals. Ask people if they know other people that this would benefit, whether it be for coaching or whether it be for people that want to get healthy and fit. Okay. So what do you do right now? I am going to challenge you, okay, to get off of this call and to send a message to 3 people. 3 people, either that have showed interest in joining your group or 3 people that you know would benefit from this, okay? If they have showed interest in the group, then you're going to have something to talk specifically about, okay? So you're going to say something like this. Hey, Christy, I just wanted to reach out to you regarding our last conversation about my upcoming challenge group. I know you were really excited about giving the 21-Day Fix program a try, so I wanted to share with you an incentive I'm offering for anyone that orders their package by the end of June.
Oh, yeah.
I know I mentioned to you that the program is on sale, but on top of the program already being in its lowest price this month, I'm giving out a $10 Amazon gift card to each person that joins my group by 10 p.m. on June 30th. You can use this money towards new workout clothes, hand weights for your program, or heck, you can even use this money towards diapers. What do you say? Are you ready to get started? So we were as clear as possible in that message, okay? We gave them an incentive to join. We told them specifically when they needed to order by, okay? And then we asked them a question that they had to answer. Does that mean they're going to? Not all the time, but you've done everything right in this message. And let's say you sold a 21-Day Fix challenge pack, okay? If you gave a $10 Amazon gift card, you'd still make $30 off of that challenge pack, okay? You'd gain a customer, you'd make 2 Success Club points, and you'd have the chance to change someone's life, okay? That's just something that you can try to do, and you can do that right now when you get off this call, okay? Remember, be consistent and be persistent every single day. When I just posted about Kit, I really have to give her credit. You have got to do this every single day. You have to be inviting people. You have to be reaching out to people. You have to be doing that every single day. You must first plant seeds in order to grow a beautiful garden, okay? I will speak on the Bible verse that faith begins as the size of a mustard seed, and so you have to start small. But if you're watering that every single day, if you're feeding that every single day, they will grow and it will take off, grow like weeds before you even know it, as long as you're feeding it every single day. Hustle and heart will truly set you apart. Okay, so if you want to make this business work, you really need to work towards it. If you focus on helping people, helping them change their life, you will make Success Club. And if you make Success Club, you will grow your business continuously. Okay? So if you're doing all of those things, then you will be successful, okay? And I don't want you to just strive for Success Club. I want you to strive for helping people. Success Club, the earnings, everything come naturally. It comes naturally with you doing these things day in and day out, okay? So I want to open it up right now. If you guys have any questions for me. Sorry about the baby interruption. Do you guys have any questions for me? Anything specifically that you are dealing with right now or going through right now in conversations with people and you need advice on or you need help with? Anybody? No? Okay, good.
Awesome. You're doing good.
Who's 571-280-208? Oh my God.
Can you hear me? It's Priscilla.
Oh, that's Scylla.
Oh, good. Yeah, hi.
Sorry, I just realized earlier today I had a board meeting at the church, and so I just got out. So I'm calling in to catch
you're
the end
fine.
of the meeting.
You're missing my Chloe on the call tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Do you have any questions? Does anybody have
I
any
have questions.
You always have questions. I love it.
I do have questions. Well, I don't know. Jenna told me that she ran into something with one of our friends the other night about, and you probably handled it with her, but it was about them not wanting to provide their social security number.
Yeah.
And so I don't even remember doing that when I signed up. I suppose in a time where there's a lot of fraud going around, that sort of thing, people would be hesitant in that way. Are you finding that's an issue for you also?
So most people that just want to do this as a discount, just get the discount on it, are not necessarily crazy about that side. One of the reasons why I can't get my mom to sign up as a coach, because she won't put her social security number anywhere. But when people understand, I mean, you have to let them know, you know, that it's safe, that, you know, their identity isn't going to be stolen. Truth be told, bless you, your social security number is everywhere. And please know this, because I worked in security with people's social security numbers. And yes, it's personal identified, you know, information, and you're really not supposed to like be giving it out. But I mean, my God, it's everywhere.
Right.
So people who say that,
hard to get.
There's part of people that are like, I don't want to pay taxes on it. And you have to say, well, you're not going to pay taxes. If you're not earning money, you're not paying any taxes. And even if you're earning money, you know, you have to be, if you're earning like over $600. And if you're just a hobby coach that's just dabbling, you won't pay on it. So, but when people have their mind made up, they just, you know, there's nothing really you can do. Like I said, I'm still trying to work on my mom. Like a year and a half.
Right. Year and a half. I love it. Don't quit, Steph.
What's that? We're on my team call. This is what I try to get you guys to go to bed early for. Work. Okay, so that was our team call. I'm going to stop the recording. We can stay on and chat, you guys. But thanks for joining me tonight. And I will post this recording, try and merge the two calls together so that at least that people can watch. Okay?